What's happening? What's happening? Back on the podcast this week. Got my man Harry, Hip Hop Harry, DJ PRIMETECH in the building.
What's up? What's
What's
up?
going on, man?
What's good, man? What's good?
Not much. So I special guest. I tried to get the brother from last week back, and he had some babysitting duties today. I don't like to use the word babysit when it's your child, but
Right.
he had some father duties today, so. Man, we just kicking it, man. It's a big week. You know what I'm saying? First off, I don't think a lot. Nobody called me or said anything. So I don't think a lot of people saw it. But last week we had a little blow up towards the end of the show. Just anytime you're talking about fatherhood, you know what I'm saying, things could get a little tricky. But we talk about the difficult stuff here, but we just didn't handle it right. So I like to apologize for my part in that. To the people that saw it, I know a lot of people didn't see that, but it was real late. It's 11 or something o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got a little touchy about some fatherhood stuff, and man, things blew up. But man, we good, and it's still real raw reflection. Also gonna announce, and I mean, this ain't that show because our co-host might pop in tonight. But yeah, this is real raw reflection tonight. I am gonna be doing a little one-on-one with Sharif. One-on-one with Sharif. We're gonna get that kicking pretty soon. Where we be hanging out, drinking and chilling on this one because it's real and raw and reflective. But on that one, we're gonna get a little bit more serious. Where I'm gonna bring in some different guests that are a little bit more community based. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna not just be the rappers. We're gonna have some rappers, but it's gonna get a little political and things like that with the one-on-one interviews and stuff. A little bit more journalism than what we used to doing, just kind of kicking it in and talking about rap and what I mean, and some sports and stuff like that. We're gonna talk about those things, but what I mean. I'm hoping to get Don Staley.
All right.
I want to talk to Don, you know what I'm saying? So we'll put that out there. Don, we want to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? We know you're over there in Paris living the big, but we want to get you over at the other building over at the insurance company, man, for a little one-on-one interview before the season starts and things get hectic on y'all repeat journey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, good to be sitting here with you this week, man. Alive,
Good to be back. Yes, sir.
healthy.
Yeah. Everything good, man.
What you got going on, man?
Nothing, man. We've just been busy doing all these edits and whatnot. Then we just put out a little project today.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? DJ PRIMETECH, man, I'm glad I met you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a couple of videos, and there's a lot of videographers around here. But man, I be looking for the professionalism and stuff, man. People on time, ready to work. You know what I'm saying? It's a business for me.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if the checks ain't where they supposed to be at now, it is a check coming.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? All the responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to put out good product and and do things the right way, you know what I'm saying? Not look hood all the time. You know what I mean? We want to look hood. We want to be Tubi, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta sometimes we got Netflix and you know what I'm saying, and get a little bit more professional and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But man, it's all love. Man, got an album coming out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah, tell us about the album, man.
Yeah, so the song that's out right now, the State of the Union, we was doing the press conference. It was kind of like more like just kind of like a more of a commercial than anything. It was a rap video, but it was more just like showing you shoes that I got for sale. You know what I mean? We had the background with the insurance company and stuff like that. And then, of course, out for the low bail bond. And we did it in that building. And we also had that sign up where you could just kind of see where I'm going in life. You know what I'm saying? So my birthday is Monday. So I'm going to drink to that. Toast to that.
Cheers.
Man, 47 trips around the world. And man, it's dope to be alive, man, with so many friends. I think I'm on 48 friends and family members that were I was real close to that done passed away.
Oh
I
wow.
think I think I gained, man, surprisingly. Last year I was at 46, and man, we all thank God I only lost like two good friends this year. You know what I'm saying? But that's been the path that I've been on. You know what I'm saying? Losing a lot of people, so man, it's a blessing to be here. And last year, man, we had an album. I do an album every year
Hmm.
for like my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Started with the King of Columbia, and then last year that was 2022, which was a real good album. And then last year we did uh 40, it was what's that album called? Damn, I can't remember that album dropped so much, man. I just can't shit, my mind kind of blanked. But yeah, that album with 46 trips on there, and that was my birthday song last year. And so this is the new album and shit coming out tomorrow. And it's 843 Secret. It's just a dedication to the 843. Just because I talk a lot about King of Columbia.
Hmm.
It's just a saying just to get people attention and stuff like that. But I spent a lot of my youth in the 843. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of my teenage years was in the 843. And so man, I wanted to give a shout out to them, man. Dedication to them.
That's what's up,
You know
man.
what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up.
So yeah, that album will be out tomorrow. It's got 7 songs on it. It's a little Kanye type album. A little bit more than the EP. I wanted to give you a little bit more than the EP, but you know what I'm saying? Not a full length album, you know, because I just feel like a lot of times, you know, after maybe 8 songs, people get kind of lost and turn it off or go
Hmm.
back to it later where it don't have the same impact on it. So we got 7 songs. It's on all major platforms. Man, I ask y'all either buy a single or buy the album just out of love for a nigga that made it to 47 years. If you know what I mean, if you can't, man, you can cash out $ out OUT number 4 THELOW. That's $ OUT number 4 THELOW. That's out out for the low. Man, put $1 over there in my cash app. I buy my own song. If you don't have time to go through all these stuff or you don't like to spend money online with your card or whatever, man, cash app me $1. I buy my favorite song on there, which is called a birthday song. And that's how I was gonna play it for y'all, but unfortunately the speakers aren't intact today. But yeah, man, my song on there called a birthday song, man. I really think highly of that song. But production by Ocean Lust, you know what I'm saying? And we had a disagreement, but one thing about it, man, he's made some of the best beats that I've rapped on in my comeback. And and RJ King is on there. He got some production on there, and then the other stuff I just use like some other other producers that just coming up, some young boys that just kind of just gave me a little beat here and there,
Right.
and you know we stole a beat, so so shout out to the nigga we jack, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll blow up and you can get paid off of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but man, yeah, that's what we at with the album tomorrow, 843 Secret. Man, check out all my little albums and stuff like that, man, on YouTube or Spotify, OG Loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Just put that in, and you know what I'm saying? Buy
Hmm.
something if you don't want to buy nothing, stream something. It's cool, man. It's good adult contemporary hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna be rewarded for it, but you know what I'm saying? It's good music, you know what I'm saying? It's not trap. It's not this, it's not that. It's a lesson. It's a story. It's a true story. You know what I'm saying? All my music is true to the game, you know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
hey man, you know what I'm saying? We
Speak life into it, man. You
yeah.
never know. Something gonna blow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on it for that because you know what I'm saying? Like we got the businesses and stuff, but
Right.
music out of all my businesses and things that I'm doing, you know, music is my one I love the most. You know what I mean? Even over, because a lot of my bail bonding turns into life counseling and things like that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It's just trying to, keep people on the right path to go to court. Take, if they did it, they didn't do it, never admit to something you didn't do. But if you did do it, you know what I'm saying, go on, man, face up to your responsibilities. And I'm here for you, you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
need a reference, you need to get back on the street, you want to talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm truly open 24 hours because I answer the calls at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I just talked to a brother on the phone last night for, you know what I mean, for an hour. And then I just talked to another brother from jail in Arizona. He trying to get home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of that job turns into life counseling, and I enjoy that because I enjoy to teach. I enjoy the counseling part of it. But you know what I'm saying? Music is my love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop. You know what I mean? I love R&B too, but I can't sing. But hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, bro. So man, what do you know what I'm saying? What do you think about man? We lost a fellow member of hip hop this week, Fulio.
Yeah, that was
Julio,
tragedy,
Julio,
man.
Fulio from Jacksonville, and a lot of y'all don't realize it's a big movement in Jacksonville, and they
Mm-hmm.
only 4 hours away from us. So man, that's just like that's real close to home. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
what did he do? Like, he was an up and coming rapper. He did he go after? He was talking negatively about somebody on his birthday, right?
shoot, man, you know what I mean? I've heard some of his songs, but what I known him for was the diss song he made on like at the grave site or something like
Mm,
that, and he did like another video in like somebody ops, one of his ops neighborhood and stuff like that.
right.
From what I heard, he was just kind of like, I heard Charleston White talk about him a few times. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
From what I heard, he was just reckless. He was making his like movement off of beef. But man, I've heard a few of his songs and he can rap. You know what I'm saying? It's tragic to lose somebody that could actually have had a lot of talent. But man, you know what I'm saying? It's just like with I take it back to what T.I. told Jeezy when, you know what I'm saying, when he said you can't do both. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You can't rap and live the street life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, true. When you rapping, you know what I'm saying, you need to be rapping about what you done, not what you doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what a lot of these young boys be getting caught up at, man. I got them, you know what I'm saying? We don't, I don't even know if the studio's still open or not. We don't have an engineer right now. We got it, we got an engineer that got his license taken away, so he can't drive to work. And then we got another engineer, man. He on tour with Jehovah SC pretty much. So you know what I mean. We struggling right now to keep engineers and stuff. But when we was rolling strong, man, I have brothers walking by me every day with sticks hanging out of there. And I mean, I know you can have a gun now with the new laws and stuff.
Right.
But this was before the laws was passed. These niggas just walking in broad daylight with clips hanging out they
Mm.
damn pockets and shit like that, man. And they got big guns, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
And, but man, they just show you that they scared, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a gun in the car, I got a gun in my place of business, but I don't walk around. I just don't feel like I gotta walk around with no big banana clip sticking out of my
Right.
damn pants and stuff like that. And you may see that on a rap video or something like that, but that's not really what we do from day to day life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So these dudes is really like trying to live with they're not talking about the past, they talking about the present, and they ain't gonna do nothing but get you killed or locked up, you know what I'm saying? Because the police be watching this stuff too. And some of these guns that y'all now are able to carry, some of these you still can't handle AK and all that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You know what I mean? Walking around with machine guns and stuff like that, man. So
But you know what's crazy about that cat from Jacksonville you were talking about? I think what I read was he was trying to make it, right?
mhm,
And then he made that song about the ops. He got taken out,
right,
and then I think one of his songs actually blew up after the fact. It got like 1.3 million streams after he was
right.
taken out. So
Well, yeah, I mean, shit, you worth more dead than you are alive in the
that's
rap
crazy.
game. Niggas die and then their music just start You know, he got I think 2 million in one day. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I mean, I want you to follow me while I'm alive. I don't
Alive,
want you
right.
to follow me while I'm dead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna do me or my family no good. But man, I think he tried to make his money off of beef, but it was real beef. You know what I'm saying? And Jacksonville is not that big. You know what I'm saying? Like Jacksonville might be a lot of people living in Jacksonville, but it's not that big. You know what
They
I'm
don't play
saying?
down there.
And for where black folks live at, cause I done been to Jacksonville a few times. I've been in neighborhoods and stuff like that, hanging out with people and stuff that I know. Cause I know some people from Jacksonville. They don't play down there.
No, they don't.
And you know what I'm saying? Them boys is in they got two different types of elements. They got gang shit, but they got neighborhood shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Florida, you know what I mean, always been about, you know what I'm saying, where you from, you know what I mean, what
Right.
section you from, and you know, and now you got gangs and stuff that done kind of came through and all that kind of stuff. But man, these cats, they daddies was fighting each other, and now they fighting each other like it's an ongoing thing. And like you bring that, you know, when you at war, you know what I mean, the goal is to, you know, is to kind of stay low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is not to be you know what I mean, if you out there in the middle of the street with a nigga, somebody gonna get hit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Goal is, you know what I'm saying, you at war is to try to stay away. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas is like want to be in Vietnam and shit. They like all out in the field with the shit. They ain't leaving home. You know what I'm saying? Chief Keef? Chief Keef was all the way in LA talking shit about his enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
he got a better chance of living. Like what's the chances of you seeing your enemy at the mall in LA somewhere? You know what I mean? Then you seeing them on 63rd or whatever. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? In the you know whatever with old blocks and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? You sitting there right there, you got a bigger chance of getting hit. You know what I mean? You from Jacksonville, like bro, you can move out the state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You Rick Ross it. You know, Rick Ross got his shit shot up. Rick Ross like,
Yeah,
man,
he
fuck
did.
this shit. Bought a big ass mansion in Atlanta, you know what I mean? Now,
Gone.
yeah, he gone. He away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, fuck all that. You know what I mean? You got sometimes you gotta leave, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Sometimes you gotta leave. If you involved in that now, if you living like a clean tat, you know what I'm saying, and things could still go twisted, but I always feel like the kind of energy you put out, you know what I mean? I don't beef with niggas. So naturally I walk to the store, you know what I mean? It ain't nobody from, you know, 4 or 5 years ago that I done did something to that, you know, can harm me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I got probably one beef, you know what I mean, the last 3, 4 years. And I mean, that ain't really, you know, that's some baby daddy shit, but I ain't out here putting his name in music either.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I ain't stirring it. I keep my, you know, what we got and what we had, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shooting at each other and shit, you know what I mean? Which he know he was wrong, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He quiet, I'm quiet. I ain't got no need to say his name in a song or even rap about the situation, you know what I mean?
Right.
But that's what these niggas is doing to make money because it's entertainment, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean, it's not entertainment, it's war, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, you taking a video at these people's grave, like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, you stirring up some shit, you know what I mean, I would feel some type of way
That's just disrespectful,
right,
there.
if my son had passed or something, and you out here doing a video on his grave, and, you know what I mean, you got a poster, the dead bodies and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, you taking the Fantasia song, and you know what I mean, and turning it into something, you know what I mean. But man, rest in peace to him, man. He made some foolish mistakes, and I've been seeing some videos of people telling him, you know, man, hey man, why you even doing that?
Right.
Like he did some interviews and people was telling him like, why you doing that, blah, blah, blah. He seen it, didn't care, so hey, if you don't care about your life, then you know what I'm saying? But it's suicide it's suicide to go fuck and do a video on somebody that done died, and you may have something to do with it, or your peoples may have something to do with it or not. To be doing a video over on the grave, hey, they gone.
Right.
You can just feel like you won. You can talk about that in the at home or something like that. But you know what I mean. Well, that's crazy. You know how they be going on like that. It's weird, man. Rap weird right now.
It is, yeah. I
Yeah.
think we had this conversation last week about how back in the, I guess you would say the late 90s, early 2000s, where an album, an artist would drop a project and everybody be racing to the music store to try to pick up their music, and it'll just be all that anticipation. But right now it's like hit or miss. You could drop something nobody ever know about.
Right. Well, my feeling is like, it was quality music. You know what I mean? What they was putting out made you want to go to the record store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You knew you was gonna get an hour. The songs are longer. The songs are shorter now because people don't have that much to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
And people, the consumer doesn't have that attention span anymore.
Yeah, the consumer don't have that attention span because the consumer's ears are trained. They want it. If it
don't catch them.
Yeah, if it don't
Right.
catch you in 20 seconds, they gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and the way that you catch them in 20 seconds is you gotta say something crazy.
Either say something crazy or have a hot beat.
Yeah, if it ain't the beat, you gotta just come in there and just your first 15 seconds of the song has gotta be like, like most books, you know what I mean? They start off slow. Then you got that middle where, you know what I mean, it start getting a little interesting, and then the ending is where you like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Well, now it's like your ending got to be your beginning, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're doing music, so it's real crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of admitting the crimes and stuff like that just to grab somebody's attention. A lot of saying stuff about people. That's how they catching the attention, you know what I'm saying? That's how they catching the attention.
Catch the wrong attention too.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They're like, like my people, my whole house, even the dog like baddies. The dog even barking at the girls on baddies and them fighting and stuff like that. He into it. You know what I'm saying? People, you know what I mean? So when they do the commercials for baddies, you know what I mean? They gonna show the fight. And that we're gonna tune you in because that's what that's the entertainment buzz right now. It's just like, it's war.
I just don't understand that concept though. Why would you want to get a bunch of girls together just to go at each other's throat?
Well,
what do you get out of that at the end of the day?
Man, somebody just figured out, like, you know what I'm saying, anytime, even in school, so it's about to be a fight in the lunchroom. Everybody run to the fight. Somebody just figured out to make because even when reality came out, you know what I mean, you may have a scrap here and there, but most of the time they didn't even want you to fight. You know what I'm saying? But now they you know what I mean, all of these shows are designed for a fight. And you know what I mean, they couldn't get on the major networks with this shit, with this crazy shit. So man, they start their own little Zeus networks, and this is TV, this is not TV, and even Ray J got one now. You know what I mean? All that's just designed to just hurt us even, hurt us even more. I think the Lakers getting ready to pick. Yep, Lakers on the clock. We watching the draft too. You know what I'm saying? Lakers on the clock, and we might take Bronny James. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy, man. Let's speak more about that. How you think Bronny would do in the league?
I mean, there's always gonna be a place for a guard that can defend. You know what I'm saying?
But is he battle tested?
Basketball IQ? No, he ain't battle tested. You know what I'm saying? I thought he could probably use another year of college. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, but
I would say had he made it, his team had made it deep into the NCAA tournament.
Well, his team sucked. And they had some good players on the team.
Right.
I don't know if they was coached right.
Had he been the caliber at
Yeah.
USC to actually carry his team through the tournament.
Well, what happened to Bronny, you know what I'm saying? He had like a damn near heart attack. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like the player that he was, you know, once you go through something serious like that, you know what I mean? He spent most of his years just probably trying to gain his energy back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, and prove to people that, you know what I mean, that he could prove to himself.
So you just proved the point that he
Yeah.
probably needs another year.
I thought he needed another year just to, you know, but I mean, he went to the combine and man, he came out of the combine where people say he wasn't gonna be drafted, and then he came out the combine like you know, in the
Yeah, he
40s.
put on the show.
Yeah, in the 40s or early 50s. I mean, one thing about it, man, LeBron James, your dad, you know how to play basketball. You got a basketball IQ. You've been taught by arguably the best player ever to lace his boots. You know what I mean? Like some people, a lot of people really, you know. I think if you took a poll of 10 people, you know what I mean, depending on the age group, you're gonna have half of the people say LeBron, half, you know, another 4, 5 gonna say Jordan, and you might have that one person that might throw, you know, a Kobe Kareem or somebody in there, you know what I mean? Depending on what the age group is. You know what I mean? He probably about 5 on my list. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, just being in the top 5, your kids gonna players all time. Your kids, you gonna pass that on to his kids. And shit, he had them young. All they know is basketball.
Right.
So he definitely can play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Did he need another year? And you know, I don't know what the rush was because he was making $4 million a year. He's gonna make less money. He's gonna make less money in the well, he's gonna get endorsements, but I'm just saying he's gonna make less money his first year in the NBA than what he made in college first year in college. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about the money for him.
Yeah, he just
got
wanted
money.
It was his goal to get to the NBA.
Right.
And you know, maybe after that heart scare, he feel like, you know what I mean, if that happened to him again, he'll never achieve that goal. So, you know, jump in there now, you know what I mean, while you can get drafted and achieve that goal, and then if something happened to you from there, you know,
At least you can say you
at
didn't
least
make
you
it.
can say you know, you got what your goal was, you know. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, I would love to have been a fly on the wall where him and his dad had that discussion about NBA. See what his dad thought about it. You know what I mean? His dad just like he's a grown man, he make his own decisions. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he probably a lot more mature than 18 growing up, you know.
That's true.
Growing up rich in California, you know.
Yeah.
Those kids grow up fast, you know.
Yep.
But man, I hope I don't think we gonna pick him at the 17, but I know I think we got another pick down there like in like early 50s or something like that.
Okay.
If he's still on the board, I think you just gotta do it then. You know what I mean? You ain't wasting nothing. You know, that's just LeBron a free agent. He done said he want to play with his son, but you know, but one thing about the combine, I don't think Bronny want to play with him. You know what I'm saying? I think Bronny want to be his own man. You know what I mean? So, you know, LeBron want to play with his son, but he don't necessarily want to play with his dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I took out of the interview when he was asking him that question. You know?
Okay. Well, let's pivot on that. While we waiting to hear what the Lakers do. You've been watching what, the Olympic trials?
Yeah, Sakari.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's a comeback story. I like a good comeback story.
Yep. Sha'Carri Richardson, she heading to Paris, and then there were a few other young ladies that made it. One girl from, I think, from Georgetown.
Yeah. She went to Coastal, yeah. Shout out to Coastal.
So, nice representation right there. And I think on the men's side, was it a 16-year-old kid?
I ain't been following the men, you know what I mean? The Olympics done got, the Olympics is dope, you know what I mean? Still, but it done lost the luster that it had when we was younger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is that, about the Olympics now, but you know what I mean? I mean, we used to watch the opening ceremony, and I know when I was growing up, I went to high school in Atlanta, you know what I mean? So, I was in college when the Olympics actually came to Atlanta, but I was living there when they were preparing for the Olympics.
Because we didn't have the internet booming right.
Yeah. So. You can watch all that stuff. You ain't even got to tune in. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, man, I look. I always like track. And of course, I'm gonna watch basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, what I mean, all of the other stuff, I don't even. I used to love the boxing too, man. But I don't even know who the American
Right.
prospect is in boxing. You know. So you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure what's going on. But you're definitely gonna tune into that track and definitely gonna tune into that basketball now.
Right. Yeah, his name was Quincy Wilson.
Okay.
He was 16, and I think he qualified in either the 400 or the 200.
All right. Shout out to Quincy.
Going to the Olympics at 16. Well, he qualified at 16. That's very impressive.
Right. Lakers on the clock.
Lakers on the clock.
See who we going with.
Mm-hmm.
If they took Bronny right here, boy, I said, boy, they all in on LeBron coming back.
I saw an article where LeBron and what's the other guy?
The agent?
No, the other player on the Lakers.
You talking about Anthony Davis?
Yeah, him and Davis. They were trying to politic to try to get the Lakers to buy in on another high end player.
Oh yeah. They need a high end player.
Mm-hmm.
They got the money because they're gonna get rid of D'Angelo Russell. He ain't coming back.
Mm.
And then, you know, D'Angelo, I love D'Angelo with us, man. He just don't show up against the big teams, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Nuggets. You know, that boy from the Nuggets be eating his lunch. But
right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't defend as well. But you know what I mean? Yeah, you know. I like D'Angelo. I like when we drafted him the first time. And I know we had to get rid of him to make money, to make enough money to get Anthony Davis and all them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, man, fucking D'Angelo cool, but you know, he making $20-something million. You know what I mean? You can take that and you can really go out there with the rest of the money that they got, man. They got younger.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? You go out there and get a big pick.
Right. No.
Yeah. Hey.
Come on.
Yeah. Sorry. Nah, you good. Appreciate you. Yeah.
What?
We got our people.
It's the pink one too.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
All right.
All right.
Everyone come looking at the shoes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are sisters. Sisters came through. The how you say it? All for the family. Is that what it is?
For the family.
For the family.
For the family podcast. Yep.
Man, the girl Ruby got a show Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it's at.
It's off of St. Andrews.
Okay.
Yeah.
So boy done got him a studio now. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be out there for a little while. So
yeah, man, that's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's growth.
Yeah.
That's growth.
So she's gonna be doing a performance. I think they have a few other acts coming through. You got the other two girls, Nandi and Cass. They're her backup dancers and whatnot. So they're gonna do a little performance.
Okay.
So, yeah, good little group, man.
Yeah, the song Ruby did with I think Ocean made the beat, but that Bo engineer, that's a dope song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dope song.
Yeah. I was picking out Ruby the other day because that video that I did for her. So I posted it back on my YouTube page, and within like 6 days, it went from 0 to like 800 views.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm like, what's going on with it? But people like the song.
Yeah, she got a hard song. That one. I like that. That's a summer jam. They need to go ahead and put that out there.
It's out. Just get everybody to pick up on it.
Yeah. Oh, the song out?
It's out. It had been out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she dropped the video, New Year's Day?
To that song she did with Bo? Oh, you talking about the other song?
With Bo. Yeah, I'm talking about
the one
that
we got, the one that you got the video
right.
for. Yeah, that's a nice.
The one with Bo should come out sometime next month.
Yeah.
So who knows? I might get a video for that too.
Oh no, the Lakers didn't trade the pick. Oh, they traded Dillingham to the Timberwolves. The Spurs picked him and traded him. What the Lakers gonna do? Dalton Connect. They wanted it to be Bronny.
All right, Dalton Connect.
Yeah, he a good player though. I could
Crazy.
live with that pick.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think they were gonna go Bronny that high.
Stephen A. Smith going crazy.
He can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
They always like to give my teams a hard time, the Lakers and all them. They love to pick at us like we ain't been champions
Right.
a lot of times. A lot of times. Yeah, okay. That's a good pick.
So we were talking
Okay.
about the shoes with the girls when they came through. So why don't you tell them about your shoe collection and your shoe store?
Yeah, so I've been collecting inventory, thinking about it. I'm gonna buy shoes regardless, but I just been thinking about it, man. I've been going to shoe shows and finding ways to buy shoes and stuff like that. And man, I decided, I've been doing that for about a year and a half now, just kind of collecting
Mm-hmm.
inventory. And I got up to about 110. So what I do, man, is back in the day I used to just buy have all the I knew all the people at the shoe connections and stuff. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
buy a couple pair of J's on release dates or
Right.
whatever and do the raffles and stuff like that. And just put a pair on my little eBay store that I had, Shoe Demon eBay store.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of just selling off that, make $40, $50, $100 a week. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
like it was just light work. But now we going all out. So we got the website, shoedemons.com. That's www.shoedemon.com.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we definitely rolling with that. We got a good bit of inventory on there. We looking to buy some other inventory. A lot of people trying to sell me fake shit. I know the difference. I know everybody gonna try the new shoe guy, see if they can get off that fake shit. But you
Right.
know what I mean? I've been really studying the game for about a year. My last year in the car business, I kind of was hurt with my back and my knee. I got hurt on the job, so I kind of just been kind of desk a little bit. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I work a little bit, but most of the time, I usually be at the desk answering phones and working the internet type stuff.
Right.
So I was able to, watch a lot of YouTube and learn a lot of stuff while out that year I worked, kind of hurt or whatever on workers' comp, but was still working and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. I was able to learn a lot about that game. So, and I always had love for, shoes and stuff like that. But these them dunks right here. This is size 12. It's pre-owned. Just kind of like what we got. A lot of stuff pre-owned, a lot of whatever, bought from the little shows and stuff like that. But it's a
Mm-hmm.
good looking shoe. You can tell it's barely worn and stuff, well taken care of, authentic, you know what I'm saying? It's the Bart Simpson dunks or whatever, you know what I mean? Normally, like brand new, these go size for 12, probably you go brand new for like 350 or something like that. But, or, you might get them 280, depending on what size you were. But you know what I'm saying? Size 12 is usually a little higher.
Mm.
But you know what I'm saying? This one right here is pre-owned or whatever. It's going for like 200
Okay.
or whatever. But it's like, well, real quality pre-owns. I really don't buy no junk that you gotta, man, you can wear them. You ain't gotta clean them up, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we do same day delivery. So if you get it in, if you get the delivery in, if you get it in by 2 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? You get your order in by 2 o'clock p.m., it'll go out that day.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? It'll go out that day.
Right.
And if you know what I mean, give it a, 3 to 5 days to get to you. But, you know what I'm saying, if I'm not around or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or you want to pay a little bit of extra money, I can get them to you overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever you want to do, you're going to pay the shipping on it. So, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to be set up. We ain't going to do like a flea market or nothing, but We trying to get in with Soda City, you know what I mean? I'm waiting on a response back from them. But you might see us out there, our tent out there at Soda City, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get that on Saturday mornings,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Trying to get out there with that. There's a little conflict with Cola Kicks a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? I've been assured that they're gonna let it roll. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on the block that Cola. They try not to, you know what I'm saying, put you out there. I don't get that though. They try not to put, you know, the bit that's around the businesses downtown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Cola Kicks isn't downtown for one, you know what I'm saying? It is in a shoe store that's downtown on that block, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I think the closest shoe store is the one that's over at, and they don't really have a whole lot of shoes. I got more shoes than they got, you know what I'm saying? A little shoe store that's like in the Vista or whatever. And that's
Mm-hmm.
still not downtown. That's still not on the same road. And what I don't understand that logic is, you know, they try not to have businesses that conflict with those that's downtown, but they got a bunch of food trucks out there and it's restaurants, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's restaurants that don't even want to open until Soda City is cleared out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's politics. So
As usual.
we're trying to figure that out. But
Mm-hmm.
Shoe Demon is, I'm really pushing that. I'm really pushing that for life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I can always sell shoes. I buy shoes every week. You know what I'm saying? So I can always sell the shoes that I buy. But you know what I'm saying? I'm getting into it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to shows. I done been to 3 shows this year. You know what I'm saying? I done racked up every show I went to. I at least bought 10 pair of shoes.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I done met some connections and stuff like that where I can get inventory. You know what I mean? Met a cool guy, you know what I'm saying? Funny story, we had the same thing. He lost his left eye, I lost my left eye and shit like that. We just was kicking it, man, and man, he's right there in Spartanburg, man. Big shoe company.
Mm.
I'm talking about he got multiples of stuff. He ain't just selling like one pair like I'm doing, like, you know what I'm saying? He got 6, 7 pair sizes set, you know, he like a real shoe store, you know what I mean? Not just like, you know, how Cola Kicks is, or,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you may just have, you know, a wall with,
Right.
and you may can only find one pair of that shoe, you know what I mean? Well, and that one size, but he got all kind of different sizes and stuff
That's what's up,
or
man.
whatever. I would plug them, but I ain't gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been plugging shoe stores for a year now,
Mm-hmm.
like on my platform, but that's about to change because I want you to buy from me, of course.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm cheaper than all these people now. I'm cheaper than Cola Cakes. I'm cheaper than the other shoe stores that's in Columbia. I'm probably got some of the best prices that in this Midlands area, and it's, you know, it's about 5 or 6 shoe stores.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean? I'm online, but you can pick up if you're in the Met or surrounding areas. You can pick it up from my shop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't even have to wait for me to mail it. So if you're in the area, you can come by and check it out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you see something online, say you want to come by and check it out. You know what I mean? But also, I'm buying sneakers too. So if you got something to sell, that's some quality stuff. I don't want nothing I got to clean up or nothing like that. But if you got
Right.
some quality stuff and everything like that, man, we stick the light to it and we fill it up. And if it makes sense, then we'll, you know, I pay more than what these other people paying. So,
That's what's up.
you know, man, I know
I
how it
might.
is to go take you spend 300, 200 something dollars on a pair of shoes. You take it, Cola Kicks, and you only wore it twice, and they tell you, oh man, all I could do is like 80 for these. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, you know what I mean? I try to get you $20, $30 more. You know what I mean? If I can.
Yep. ShoeDemon.com. I might have to hit you up. I saw some
Yeah.
gray fours that caught my attention. So
Right. Bro, I just sold I wasn't gonna launch until my birthday, like July 1st was supposed to be my first day in business.
mm-hmm.
But I just, you know, we've been promoting this stuff on the thing, and I sold my first. So somebody got on the website. That's why I went ahead and put it out there on Facebook and started asking for people to join and whatever, you know, or like or whatever. But man, shit, man, I sold my first pair of shoes. That was like, I want to say Monday. Yeah, yesterday was Tuesday, right? Yeah, I sold my first pair of shoes Monday off the website, straight up. Bought it on the website. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I'm new to this, having to wait a day or two for your money and shit.
Right.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got paid on it today, so it was cool. It was cool, man. Worked smooth. Everything is working.
That's what's up.
Secure website. I'm with Spotify, Shopify. So secure website. You can do your if you got your little stuff set up. But I'm working trying to get Klarna. But if you got your thing set up, they break shop break that shit down for through a firm or whatever. Break that shit down in 4 payments. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
So yeah. So you can you don't have to you can buy now, pay later.
That's
So
what's up, man. So what other plans you got for the summer, man?
man, I had the kids and dropped them back off so I can enjoy my birthday week or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go scoop them back up like middle of July, man, and ride them out till August, and then take them school shopping and then get them back home. You know what I'm saying?
Cool,
and,
cool.
Man, I want to go to the beach, man, visit my mama for a few days, man. Sit around, man. It's gonna be tough because I done invested so much money in everything. I'm trying to get everything done by July 1st. And I got everything done, man. I got the album done. I got the insurance companies going. The bail bonding, we got our shop back in Conway. Conway, we got our building back in out for the low, man. That was important to me to always have a business in Conway. And you know what I'm saying? We lost it due to like some probate shit. Our damn landlord died, man. That's another, man. Let's talk about that, man. Always having your business and your will together, man.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just to give you kind of a brief scenario of what happened, is I was leasing from this guy from Ainer and shit. And he died, bro. And it's not funny, but he died, but like my lease was up. Like I was just about to sign my next year lease. Like he died like right after Christmas, and my lease was up like January 1st or whatever.
Wow.
So it was really literally a week or less than a week. And man, his shit was caught up in litigation, man. The family, he didn't have a will and shit, man. His family started fighting over the shit. So they didn't renew my lease and shit. So they said they was gonna sell the building, but by the grace of God, I had a good relationship with the people because I was renting one building and right next to me was a bike shop, like motorcycles and all kind of RVs and shit like that. So that's man, if y'all need a motorcycle, RV, any of that 4-wheeler shit, man, that's 701 North Conway. That's 3656. Let me see. Let me make sure I got it right. No, that's 3160 Highway 701 North Conway, South Carolina motorcycle shop, man. They good peoples and shit. And man, you know what I'm saying? They bought their building and because they was stuck in litigation too. So, but they had already signed their lease or whatever, so they didn't have to leave. But man, my shit got shut down. I had to take my signs down, vacate the building, and everything.
Wow.
And then they the bike shop bought it, and he called me back, man. He was just like, man, would you like to rent from me? I just bought that building.
That's what's up.
And I was just like, man, yeah, hell yeah, shit, because I was already looking for some shit in Conway. These niggas wanted $1,800, $2,000 for nothing properties and stuff like that. And that property is a small property, but the location is right by the jail, so that's gonna be good for us. And my daughter runs that location. You know what I mean? And we just trying to get it together so she can sit in there and catch all that stuff, that money coming through there and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So that's my summer, man, is we got that building back, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to got everything in place, you know what I mean? Now that I could just sit back and enjoy this little weekend for my birthday. My birthday on a Monday, man. Went through like 3-4 years, and I had my birthday was on the weekend, so it's gonna be kind of funny now. Nah, I ain't going nowhere, nothing like that. My birthday is Monday, so you know what I'm saying. We gonna
gotta get ready for 4th of July.
Yeah, I done something all this week and shit. I didn't go out today because we was doing the podcast, but I went out Monday and Tuesday. Had a real good time last night and just shit, man, with some friends and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? I plan on getting back out there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Going a couple of little places. Probably go to Charlotte or something one of these days. And that's pretty much it, man. But the summer, man, I done did everything I want to get going, man. Just gotta work.
Okay.
Just gotta work, man. That's all it is, man. You pray on it. make it happen, and now you got to work to keep
Right.
it. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely the bond business is straight. Ain't gotta worry about that too tight.
Right.
We just got all our licenses back. We in 8 counties right now, 5 buildings, but 8 counties. We servicing Horry, Richland, Lexington, Orangeburg, Newberry, damn, I'm lost. Richland, Lexington, Horry, Orangeburg, Newberry, Fairfield, Fairfield County, Kershaw County. So we got 7 locations.
Most of the
Oh
damn
well,
days.
yeah, we got 7. I was in Aiken, but
Mhm.
we're not gonna deal with Aiken no more.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're in 7 counties, and we got offices in Lexington, Richland. Oh, how can I forget about Florence? Yeah, we got
Right.
8. Yeah, so we got, I'm sorry, Richland, Lexington, Florence, Horry, Orangeburg, Newberry, Fairfield, and Kershaw.
Well, that's
So
what's
yeah.
up.
So and Fairfield is a new one for us. So we dropped Aiken and we picked up Fairfield. And we're looking for property in Fairfield. You know what I mean? Something by the jail, something, we can, something small, something not that expensive. So
Mm-hmm.
we're looking for something in Fairfield, but you know what I mean? I don't know how that's gonna go. It's tough down there.
Right.
But it's only one or two bond companies down there. So
Okay.
we're trying to tap into Fairfield because we get a lot of calls from Fairfield and we just kind of give it away. I just feel like it's probably worth it, exploring something on there. But yeah, we got offices in Conway, storefront in Conway, storefront in Florence, and we're gonna do some things with the storefront in Florence. I'm actually talking to somebody about putting a real big sign out there right by South Florence High School.
All right.
Got a building in Horry, Florence, Lexington, and Richland. So we got 4 locations because we had one in Aiken, but like I said, we shut down business in Aiken. We're not gonna do big, but we're gonna try to pick up something even in Fairfield. If Fairfield don't work, we might try to go to Camden or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and we had a building in Orangeburg, but man, we shut that down pretty quick. And Orangeburg, a little tough town, man.
Right, it is.
It's
Where was that building at in Orangeburg?
right across from South Carolina State Credit Union. That road is it's like a little side road, man. It's
Right down by Magnolia.
no what's the big one? I always forget. I always get brain fart with the B. It was
Broughton.
Broughton, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on Broughton. But before you get downtown, like kind of way up there, like
Right.
where the credit union and all that is.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Close
Then
by
you
that
get
Hardee's.
and then if you go on the back end, if you take that up, if you go to the street and Hooker right,
Mm-hmm.
you're going towards Chestnut and all that.
Right.
So you know,
Yep.
what I mean?
I
So
know
yeah,
exactly what you're talking about.
we wasn't there long. We was there maybe 5 months. And
Wow.
we
Okay.
had a 6-month lease to do and fix the air. Then he just like, get some fans. We was like, all right, look here, buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is the worst
This
building
is a
that
business.
this is the worst building that I have. I'm not gonna sit here.
Wow, that's
so-
crazy.
Yeah,
So any other music gonna drop out this summer?
no, man, we're gonna push this little album right here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We got the video for State of the Union.
Mm-hmm.
I got a picture video coming out Friday. It's just me having a good time around.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a picture video coming out Monday. It's just me, all my pictures from my birthday this week. That's why I'm going out every week, this week, taking pictures and stuff
Gotcha.
like that. I'm gonna do a little picture video for that song, and man, that's pretty much it, man. I want to push the OGs out.
Mm-hmm.
P. Rose will slow down on me in a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to get him back to where he was, but we was in that damn every weekend, you know what I mean? So, and we was making good shit. I don't want the shit to get stale,
Right?
Because my music gets stale on me, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't hold it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hold it because we not on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no need for a big rollout, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to have a big rollout. Like, I'm just like, man, let's just put the music out, let's perform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stay relevant, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stay while we got a little ear and a little bit of movement, you know what I'm saying? Cause people know who he is now. You know what I'm saying? We just keep people been knew who he was, but it took me 2-3 years just to kind of start people just like, yo, man, I like your music.
Mm.
Like people like, hey, I know, I'm getting them, hey man, don't I know you? Oh
Right.
yeah, you be on, you be on Facebook with the music all the time. Be like, yeah. And it's hit or miss. Some shit do good, some shit don't. Just put it out. I'm like, fuck it. But yeah. What you got going on rest of the summer?
Well, man, just hoping to continue working with all the different groups that I'm doing the podcast with.
Right.
The minimal time that I have, being a father and doing my daily job. But trying to get these other groups going. One of my goals is trying to get one of these groups monetized, because I
Right.
think once we get that happening, everything will start to pick up. And then I guess continue on with the videos that we've been doing.
Right. It's cool.
So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to
Shit, man, I
test
appreciate
that out.
you. Shit, I
We've been
appreciate.
rolling. We like 5 videos in.
Yeah, we do got 5 videos.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, hell yeah. Shit, I wouldn't mind dropping another.
Even pulled out the drone. We did some unique things that if you saw behind the scene, you wouldn't. From what you see on the front, you don't see from behind the scene what really took place. But just having that level of creativity and the fact that y'all trust me with it and just allow me to have my level of creativity and flexibility. So I appreciate that. And again, if the masters want to see where we're going at, so my YouTube page, I have a few of them, but my main YouTube page right now will be PRIMETECH Studios. And that's where you can see the various videos that I've done for OG Loyalty and for Ruby Lynn and then some other projects that I did. But hopefully I'll be able to do my own show. I'm not gonna say the name again on that because I don't want nobody try to take that from me.
Right.
But get that show going and then start doing some like a how-to series, because I get a lot of people asking me, well, how do I set up the YouTube page? How do I do my videos? How I edit? Just share that knowledge with other people and whatnot. Just get that out there as well. So that's my goal for this summer. And then we'll see where we go from there. Like, stay busy.
Man, stay busy. That's the big thing, man. Stay busy, but just do what you love.
That's true.
Because if you can be a lot of busy people that ain't doing what they love. You know what I'm saying? That shit is just, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. I go home every night, man, and thank God that I'm able to, like, nothing against, like, I was in the car business 20 years, and I've said that a bunch of times on here. And man, it's a beautiful thing not to have to go wake up in the morning and go make somebody else,
right.
Make somebody. I mean, I made money, but you know what I'm saying, like percentage wise, they making 70, I'm making 30, and you know what I mean. I flipped that around to where I'm making, 95, and somebody else is, making 5, or most of my business, and the business that I really had that really took off, you know what I mean. Shit is 87 and 13.
Wow.
Okay. That's a whole better split.
Right.
Then I get 30, you get 70, and I'm there all day.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? To make that, like, I'm here all the time because, you know what I'm saying, it's a storefront. Somebody got to work in it, and unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I haven't been able to. I've hired a few people that just didn't work out, but unfortunately, in insurance business, you have to be, it's just not, I can't throw somebody in here. You have to be certified and licensed. So, you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, man, I can't find people that are certified and licensed, or I'll be home a lot more. Right. You know what I'm saying? But so it's a storefront. So I gotta work it. I gotta be here. It's days that I don't see nobody for 5 days straight, and then there may be a day I'm just here and somebody ring the doorbell or walk in here, and you know what I mean, they wanna, we're not by the jail, so we don't have a whole lot of foot traffic. But you know what I'm saying, it is enough that you don't want to miss something. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, it's about doing what you love, man.
Right.
Right now I'm doing everything that I love to do. You know, I love music. I really don't care for the insurance business like that, but you know what I mean? It made me get a license. So I just use it as another,
Mm-hmm.
another source of income. But it's nothing that I'm gonna work hard. I'm not gonna get out there and out there in the street. Whatever I get off of Google is what I get. I'm not gonna get out there in the street and be doing this and this and that. You know, a lot of people say, I didn't even know you was open. Well, we just open.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we been open. We just opened on the 13th.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It's not like we been open, but you know what I'm saying? It's, most of the time we in there doing podcasts and, or we making music or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't really that serious. But I really love shoes and the clothing line that we got coming out, South Crack. Definitely trying. I just got the test shirt done. Got a test shirt yesterday, and I wish I had. I took it. It was a smaller size, so I took it home and gave it to somebody. But you know what I'm saying? It's man, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice shirt. You know, it's quality stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a t-shirt vendor as we speak. But I'm hoping by the time football season started, we start tailgating and, you know what I mean? I could take my hot dog stand out there and put some shirts and stuff up there, man.
Right.
Some Carolina games this year, man. Maybe 2 or 3 Carolina games. And just have a good time, man, this year when football season come around. I think last year I wasn't working during football season, but you know what I'm saying? It was like I had just retired in July, and then football season came in August, September.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just cautious about making sure, you know what I mean, everything was going good with this right here.
Right.
So I really missed last year being retired and getting to go out with football, maybe take my trailer out there and stuff like that. So we'll have a lot more fun this year and get a little bit more serious about, I have a hot dog business too, man. I just don't work it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get serious about that because that's a passion of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? It just don't, the thing about with the hot dog, the food and stuff, it just don't make enough money for me to be outside all day
Right.
or at these events and stuff when I
Yep.
could just sit here and you know what I mean, get a phone call, and then that's gonna make my day, and I ain't gotta go pay some kitchen place $150 a month
Mm-hmm.
to come prep my food there because they don't let you DHEC don't let you prep from home and shit. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? You gotta have some kind of outside of the kitchen place. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The prep that they gotta come in. Gotta be certified. Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them charge like 150 to 200 a fucking month. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So you really gotta be serious about it. You know what I mean? Because it's a little overhead.
I
But
got you.
but yeah, man, shit. Wrap it up though, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We definitely we just working, man. And I like to be around people that's working, so I definitely like to be around you.
That's what Pat said. Carolina working, man.
Carolina working, yeah.
Yep. I appreciate everything, man.
Yeah, the music gonna slow down a little bit for me, and I'm gonna get more into the business going into 2025, making sure all my business affairs are
Mm-hmm.
straight, man, and improve taking what God's blessed me with and taking it and trying to improve on it,
Right.
do some different things to my buildings and stuff and try to make it look better and do some other stuff.
Take everything to the next level,
Yeah,
man.
take everything to the next level now that I got everything's licensed, everything is, what I'm saying, trademarked or the licenses is there that have passed the insurance test,
Mm-hmm.
It's just been a grind all this year just to get everything in place. And my goal at the beginning of the year is to have everything in place by my birthday.
Okay.
And man, I did that. Thank God, it wasn't no whole lot of obstacles that stopped me from getting what I had to get on. Only thing that was, that was a little bit hard was that insurance test is a motherfucker.
Mm.
But I was able to get through that. And so that's where we at, man.
Cool,
Just
cool.
trying to improve on business, music, I'm gonna always make music and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna slow down on it a little bit. It won't be another album this year unless the OG stuff come out. If the OG stuff don't come out, you probably won't hear another solo album from me until this time next year. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I want to do is I want to go back to some of the songs that I had that I really thought needed visual. and you know what I'm saying, do that,
Right.
release some singles and stuff like that. But you're gonna hear stuff that you already heard before, or if you missed it, you know what I'm saying, you might have missed it, and I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I mean? I got over 150 songs, with me and the OGs and Benji and PHE Bosa and all them. So you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, we're gonna work on that, and I would tell you I was gonna work on music management, but I think I don't have time for that anymore. So I'm not going. I wanted to get an artist, but get a couple artists. A couple people asked me about being a manager and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna scale back on that. I really can't. I don't really need an extra headache or anything like
Right.
that right now. And plus, people would be. I'm old school. People would be so much better if they were just with a younger, focused,
Mm.
focused person. You know what I mean? And before I go, or before we go, sorry. We got a partner with me. They got a partner with me. But man, my homeboy Priest, man, his I don't know, man. I really want to get, man. I'm gonna talk to Priest. I really want to get his artist on our podcast, but it's a girl. I think you pronounce it Tasia Brown,
Okay.
and man, she got a video coming out July the 2nd, called Big Tipper. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming out July 2nd. So by the time we start chopping this up and putting out our clips and stuff for this, the video will already be out. But man, it's themed like P Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they even got the trans guy on they Uncle Clifford or whatever.
Clifford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uncle Clifford. So he got a cameo, good video. A lot of moving shakers that's from the Metro was in that video. And man, Brother Priest asked me to come in and join on that video. So that video comes out on July 2nd. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know if I got a couple parts in there, but you might see a little cameo of me doing my thing on there. But yeah, man, shout out to Priest and his artist Tasia Brown. And y'all go get that, look at that video or get that song Big Tipper.
Okay.
And man, that's all I got, man. And
Yeah,
man, we got
man.
to get Miss Brown on this damn podcast, bro.
Right.
They don't realize it, bro. When we chop it up, bro, we don't do all that with the live stuff, but cause we come on so late, and our audience are, are workers and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
more adults and working and stuff. But once we chop them things up, boy, them things be blowing up. So
Right.
yeah, man, we got to get Tasia Brown on here. Let
Cool.
her,
Cool.
get the little older audience. Let her tell us, what I mean, how it is. You know what I'm saying? I think I can make that happen for us.
Right.
So yeah, man.
And if
That's it.
anybody out there want to get on our platform in the area that we currently are, just reach out to us. Hit up us on Instagram, any of the social media, Facebook,
Right.
TikTok, or whatever. And I'm normally behind the camera, but more recently, I've
Right.
been getting migrated to the front of the camera.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we love it too.
yeah, we just trying to have a great conversation, great discussions, and just sharing what we know. So with that, I
Right,
think
and man, and I don't talk. I'm trying to. I talk a little bit on this, like podcasts and stuff. But man, if we get an interview, and we don't have a whole lot. We haven't had a whole lot of guests in about a month or whatever. So
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. We looking for guests and things like that, man. And man, I want to interview anybody, business owners. If you need to go over to my platform, we like for you to come to Real Raw Reflective. If you want to get crazy and talk about what hip hop meant for you. But if you got some other kind of stuff going on,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If you got something political going on, you want to talk, you got a program coming out, you want to pitch your car lot, you want to pitch your business or whatever you got going on, got to get Cliff Lewis on the one-on-one with Sharif, you know what I mean? Talk about, car pros out there in Elgin, man, just really
Mm-hmm.
selling a lot of vehicles that are under $10,000, and it's always a market with people that's looking for cash cars. When I was
Right.
in the business, everybody said, hey, I can get a cash car, I can get a cash car, and nobody had that market. Now this brother with car pros out there in Elgin, South Carolina, he's got a market with a lot full of cars that's under $10,000. Very, man, the air working, things are working, you know what I mean? And he's a good brother, does good business. So we're gonna try to get him on there. But those are the kind of people that we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Some people that want to pitch their business. Some people man, y'all want to cook for us? You got some cakes? You know what I'm saying? I'm a fat boy. You got some cakes? You know what I'm saying? You got some meals that you want to pitch? You got a new food truck or whatever, old food truck or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to talk. Man, we got an hour for you.
That's right.
And man, you listen to Real Raw
Reflections, and we out of here, man.
On the Peep This Podcast
right
Network.
Shout out to Daniel Chestnut. Shout out to
P Rose.
P Rose, man. We'll get up, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, man. Happy birthday to me, nigga.
Happy birthday, man. Have a good one, man.
Yeah.